I'm struggling today. Do you see me? Is there anybody here that can say, I'm wondering, does anybody see me? I walk around at home, but I'm really not at home. I go to school, I walk the halls, I get on the bus, I laugh and I joke, but deep down inside of me, I'm wondering, do you see me? Do you see my pain? Do you see my scars? Do you see that I talk about people because I'm hurting on the inside? Do you see that I'm angry because something that my mother said to me? I'm angry because my father didn't love me like I felt like I needed to be loved. Do you see me? Is there anybody? Is there about 5 people that can say, Rev, I've been there? If it's not you, then trust me, I've been there. I've wondered. I've tried to walk this life. I've tried to be a Christian. I try to come to church, but still on the inside, I'm wondering, do you see me? So, my brothers and sisters, if this is you this morning, it is to you who I come to talk to. I did not come to be a great orator. I didn't come to get you to shout, but I came to tell somebody that I know somebody.
All right, now.
When you feel like
Tell it,
nobody
man.
sees you,
Tell it.
God
Tell
sees you.
it. All right.
My brothers and sisters, in our text, we find that David, who is the greatest king, David, who is the one who composed some of the greatest songs, but we find him not as a king, not as a great composer. We find him not as a great military leader. We find him not as a warrior, not as a giant killer, but we find him as a boy in the fields tending to the sheep. We find him friendless. We find him lonely. We find him misunderstood. Is there anybody in here that can say, I've been misunderstood? You see, at this point in our story, God has sent Samuel to find the next king because King Saul has been rejected. He's fallen out of favor with God. He has started doing things his way and not God's way. So God sent Samuel under the disguise that he was going to do a sacrifice to Jesse's home. And usually during these times, if you know the background, during these times when you are going to sacrifice, usually there's a feast that happens afterwards. And at the feast, Samuel sits with Jesse and he finally sees that, he looks like he might be the one. He's tall. He's handsome. He's what tradition says should be it. Maybe he's the one. But then God looks at him, talks to him, and he says, he's not it.
Amen.
You're looking at the outside, but I'm looking at
All right,
the
now.
inside.
Yes.
I wonder today, can you imagine how David must have felt? As each brother passes by, goes into the house, Samuel looks and says, this isn't the one. One by one, each one goes in and then comes out, goes in, comes out, and then Samuel keeps saying, this isn't the one.
Amen.
Imagine how David must have felt.
Amen.
To see each brother go in, but yet I'm in the field. Have you ever felt like David? Can you imagine how alone he felt? Have you ever felt alone? Have you ever been at home, but you're still not there?
Amen.
We wonder why our kids are struggling. We see them at home with their headphones on, and we don't say anything to them. On the inside, they're longing for a parent to say, I love you. They're longing for a parent to say, I care. Young people, I came today to tell you that you may not feel like it. Things may be hard. But I came to tell you that if nobody else sees you, God sees you.
Amen.
The first thing we must understand about this text is that God knows where you are. When you're wondering if anybody sees you, God sees you. You see, in verse 11, Jesse says there's still the youngest, but he's tending the sheep. What his father was basically saying is that, yes, I have one more, but he's different. Yes, I have one more, but you wouldn't want him. He's not the type of person that I think he will be good. Does that not sound like the church today?
Well,
For if anybody walks in here with their pants down, with tattoos on, with tight dresses, as soon as they come in, we want to be the first ones to throw them out.
help us, Lord.
Have you ever been made felt like that? That when I come in church, I'm being judged. When I come in church, it seems like everybody's looking at me sideways because I'm different. Because
Well.
I'm not what tradition says
Well.
I should be. But I came to tell you that it doesn't matter what everybody else
That's
thinks.
right. That's right.
That God knows
That's
where
right.
you are.
Yes, yes, yes.
Imagine for a moment David in the field. When I looked at this text, I wondered, why was he in the field in the first place? All of them were going in to eat, but for some reason David was still in the field. I thought, man, his father has a problem. But as I looked closely in the text, I began to realize that the reason why he was in the field is because God had him there for a reason. My brothers and sisters, if you know this text, you know the background.